Hello everyone, hope you're doing and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at day 13 of the January daily lead code challenge and we again have a medium question in front of us. Yesterday's question, if you have not tried, please go and try that out. It was a very nice question revolving around the topic of open and close brackets and like forming pairs which are valid arrangement of open and close brackets. So if you have not tried yesterday's, that is day 12 January daily lead code challenge question, please go and try that out. It was a very nice question. Now coming to today's question, it is 3223 minimum length of strings after operations. Okay, so let us quickly begin this question. As you can see, okay, let me zoom in. Yeah, as you can see in the input, we are only given a string, and let us see the constraints first of it. The length of the string is going to be in the range of 10 power 5, 2 into 10 power 5, and yep, and all the letters are going to be lowercase English letters. Okay, so that is again one important aspect when it comes to determining the space and time complexity of the solution. This particular highlighted statement will be playing a major role there. Okay, I will come to this at the end of the after explaining the solution. Okay, we'll come to this part, but for now, let us see the question. So okay, we are given a string s. You can perform the following process on s any number of times. So what you have to do, choose any index I in the string such that there is at least one character to the left of current index that is equal to s of I. That is, let us say I am at I. Okay, okay, take it with the explanation maybe. Okay, just now for now, okay, just see the question what they are saying. So you have to choose an index, okay, such that there is at least one character to the left of I that is equal to s of I, that is equal to the current character. Okay, and at least one character to the right that is equal to s of I. Okay, what you have to do then, delete the closest character to the left of index I that is equal to s of I, and delete the closest character to the right of index I that is equal to s of I. Return the minimum length of the final string that you can achieve. Okay, I'm sure you will not have got everything at once. We will see the examples first. Okay, see this example. Okay, let me copy it here and then we will start going through it. Okay, now see this part. So see here, this is given. Okay, so in order to, first of all, we'll select a character. Let us say I selected this particular character, A. Now let us see whether this satisfies the constraint or not. They are saying that choose the index I such that the string that is there is at least one character. Okay, such that there is at least one character to the left of I that is equal to S of I. Okay, for see whether this condition satisfies or not. See that here A is there, so definitely to the left of the current A there is a character which is equal to A. Okay, so this is the first condition, and the second condition is that at least one character to the right that is also equal to S of I. Okay, so see here, currently my S of I is this. To its left there is one character which is equal to A. Similarly, to the right of this character there is again one character which is equal to current character. Okay, so current that is this particular A satisfied in this condition. Okay, so what you have to do, delete the closest character to the left of index I and delete the closest character to the right of index. Okay, that is equal to suffice. So let what it will become now, see this part, what will it will become. So I am just copying it here and then we'll delete the listings. Okay, so I have chosen this as my index. Okay, so what and will be deleted, so 1A to the left of the current character will be deleted. Similarly, 1A to the right of the current character will be deleted, so this will be deleted. Okay, next, is there any other character that we can choose? Yes, we can choose a B also, because to the left also there is a B there. Okay, and to the right also there is a B there. Okay, so let us take that and let us do the deletions. So what will happen, we'll have to delete one B to the left of the current index and one B to the right of the current index. Okay, so this is my current index. I will delete a B to the left of the current index and I delete a B towards the right of the current index. And one more thing they are saying is that you have to choose the closest one. So I will select this particular B and delete it. Okay. After that, we do not have any other possibilities where we can apply this. Okay, so the idea is you have to, once we choose an index, to the left of it also there has to be a character which is equal to current character, and towards the right also there has to be a character which is equal to current character. So that is not possible now, so this is going to be a final string. So we have to return the length. Okay, that's what they're saying, return the minimum length, okay, of the final string that you can achieve. So in this case the final length is going to be 5, and that is what they've given. Okay, so this was the example one tracing. You can go through it once again, what they're doing, you can go through it, but the logic is very, very simple here. You can see, just go through it once again. I know it's a bit difficult to understand in the first go, but take this link for me, pause this video maybe, go through this question. It is easy, let me do that. It is very easy. What you have to do, choose a character. Okay, let us say the current character is A. Okay, towards the left there has to be another A, and similarly towards the right there has to be another A. Okay, only then I can do these particular steps. Okay, as simple as that. So if you analyze this question in details, okay, I can give the link to this question in my description. Always the question link will be there. Okay, you can take that and open this question, just analyze what is happening. you will get to know that it's going to be a very easy question. Okay, let me tell you why. See here, we are not bothered about what the final string is going to look like. Okay, we are only bothered about the length. Okay, remember, only the length. Okay, so we need not even bother what is happening in the string. Okay, we are just dealing with frequencies here. Okay, see here, let us say I get to know that I will start from left and go towards the right. Okay, for each character that I am seeing in the path, I will be incrementing its frequency. Let us say we reach a path. Okay, we reach a point where I get to know that the frequency of a particular character is equal to 3. Why 3? I'm saying, see here, I is, see, index, so see, current character. Okay, towards his left also there has to be okay, sorry, this one. So there has to be one character, towards the left also there has to be another character, and towards the right also there has to be another character. Okay, so by the time we reach this particular a, the frequency of a will now be 3. Okay, so the idea is whenever the frequency of a particular character becomes 3, you will have to reduce it back to 1. Okay, why so? Because the left and the right characters are going to be deleted, but the current character will be retained. Okay, so for that reason, whenever the frequency of a character becomes 3, always reduce it to 1. Okay, as simple as that. Let us see the solution now. I'm creating, so first I'll show the Python solution, and then I will go for the Java solution. Okay, so I'm creating a default dictionary. What is the default dictionary? See, you can also take it like this. Okay, this is the default, this is called the mapping basically in Python. Okay, key value pairs, you can take it like this also. But another good advantage about Python is that you can also use this is a default dictionary. Default dictionary means that by default, whenever a key you are adding, the default value is that it will have a 0. Okay, that is what is a default dictionary. That is a default value will be added for each key. Okay, as simple as that. So I'm going through each character of my S. Then what I'm doing is, for that character I am incrementing the value by 1. Okay, now you will ask me, how, where you are initializing the value. See, that is the advantage of default dictionary. You don't have to initialize the value. Okay, so whenever I refer to a value, even if that doesn't exist, the key will be inserted and a value of 0 will be marked. Okay, so when I'm doing a +1 there, plus 0 will be incremented by 1 for the first time. And if the value already exists, let us say the value is 2 for a character, it will become 3 then. Okay, so whenever I'm seeing a character, I am incrementing its frequency by 1. Okay, this part will become more clear to maybe when you see the Java solution, because in Java we are not doing these magics, because yeah, this kind of magics are there in Python. Okay, so maybe you will get confused when you see these kind of things, but yeah, in Java we're doing it very plainly. Okay, we are not using any extra stuff there. Okay, so when you see the Java code, things will be very clear to you after that. Okay, if it is confusing in Python, right? So whenever I'm seeing a character, I'm incrementing the frequency by 1. Okay, then after incrementing the frequency, I will check whether for the current element whether the frequency has reached 3 or not. If it has reached 3, I will reduce it back to 1. Okay, as simple as that. Whenever it reaches 3, I will have to reduce it back to 1. Okay, as simple as that. Why? Because whenever, see, whenever if element has 3 means this condition is going to be satisfied. Okay, that is, for any one index, there has in the left also the same element will be present, and the right also the same element will be present. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to delete the left element and the right element. So as simple as that, we are deleting the 2 elements out of these 3, and only one is getting retained. Okay, as simple as that. So once I come out of this particular for loop, what would have happened is, if any character satisfy this constraint, already we would have deleted the left and the right element of it. Okay, left and right equal element of it. Okay, as simple as that. Left and right element which are equal to S of I would have already deleted for it. Okay, so that is 2 values will be deleted. It is 3, it became 1, that because we deleted 2 values. Okay, at last what I'm doing is, I am summing up all the remaining frequencies. Okay, so that is going to be my final answer. This will tell me what is the length of the ultimate string is going to be. Okay, so let me quickly run this and show it to you. As you can see, this is clearing all the test cases. So as I mentioned, this is going to be very easy solution. And if you talk the space and time complexity for this, see here, the time complexity is going to be O of n, because I am going through all the characters. I'm using a for loop for that, and that's why it's O of n. If you talk about the space complexity, see the idea here. Space complexity will depend on how many unique characters are there in my input. Okay, because I'm using a map for that. Okay, hash map. So ultimately, since that's why I mentioned the starting of the question, also we'll come to this at the last. See here, since all the characters are going to be lowercase, so space complexity is going to be O of 26, because only 26 unique keys are possible. 26 unique characters exist. For that reason, space complexity is going to be O of 26, which is equal to O of 1. Okay, space complexity is constant and time complexity is going to be O of n. Okay, so this is the Python solution for that. Now coming to the Java solution for the same, I'm creating a map for it. Okay, and pointing it to a hash map. Okay, as simple as that. And here I pass the value 26, because I know at in the worst case there has to be a space to contain 26 key value pairs. For that reason, I'm passing 26 at the starting itself. Okay, because I don't want in the runtime okay, I don't want it to exceed this space, and let us say I did not mention this value. What will happen is it will take some default value and it will start, and during runtime when it realizes that okay, I need some more space, it will have to reallocate some space, which is again something which is time consuming. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want any runtime allocation of space. That's why in the starting itself I'm mentioning 26. Okay, as simple as that. So this is going to be a map. The key in this is going to be a character. The value is going to be integer. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm going through each of the characters, okay, in my given s. So s is a string. Okay, so in order to access a particular character s, you have to use the caret function. But in this case what I'm doing is I'm converting to a character array, and then each of the arrays I'm iterating over a I. Okay, I'm using a character array to iterate each of the elements there, okay, over s. Now what I'm checking is if the current key exists. Okay, okay, we'll come to this later, but let us see the case where current key doesn't exist. So this particular part will come at here. We are adding the value, okay, key value pair. So this is going to be the key is going to be the character, value is going to be 1. Okay, now second time whenever this character is appearing, second time whenever it appears, we'll come to this particular if condition. Okay, if the this particular map contains this particular key. Okay, so whenever the key appears for the second time, we will enter and execute this particular code. Okay, what we are doing, first of all, we are getting the old value. Okay, we are doing frequency map dot get of I, that is we are getting the previous value marked with this particular key, that is going to the value. I'm incrementing this value by 1, and then I'm checking if value is equal to 3, then reduce it back to 1. Okay, this is the same thing that we did in Python. This was the code in Python, and exact same thing we're doing in Java. Okay, once the new value is calculated, okay, whether this is okay, see, this will be the addition of 1, and only when the value equal to 3, this will be reduced to 1. Okay, otherwise it will not be reduced. So whatever be the case, this is the new value, and this will be now inserted against the key I. Okay, so previously also we had a key I, but we had a different value. Now we will again insert the key I with a different value. Okay, so the previous key value pair will be removed, and the current new value pair that I am passing in the put function will be taken and saved, okay, in the hash map. And finally, when I come out of this particular for loop, as you can see, I am creating an answer variable which is integer, and then I am going through all the values of this particular dictionary. Remember, in a key value pair, keys are there, values are there. Okay. Remember, I am accessing only the values. These these values will tell me what are the frequencies for each of the 26 characters. Okay. In the worst case, 26 key value pairs will be there. These values will tell me how many frequencies, that is how many times each character appears. So I'm iterating over them using a integer I. Okay. Then that I'm adding into the answer. That is all the frequencies. I am just summing them up. Okay. In Python, it is very easy to do. See this part. I'm just referring to their values, and I'm calling the sum function. Okay. In Java, I am doing this over a for loop and adding all the frequencies to my answer. Okay, which is 0 initially. Then I'm returning the answer. Let me quickly run this and show it to you. As you can see, this is again clearing all the test cases. I've already submitted both the Python and the Java solution. It got accepted. Okay. So yeah, friend, that was all for this video. For Java also, time complexity is going to be O of n, space complexity is going to be O of constant. That is O of 1. So yeah, friend, that was all for this particular video. If you like my efforts, please do subscribe to the channel. This really gives us a lot of motivation to continue further. With today's question, we are almost done with 2 weeks of the January daily LeetCode challenge. If you have been consistent till now, really big congratulations to all of you, because it is not at all easy to spend the first 2 weeks of this new year in in doing a consistent coding. Okay, that is not easy. Let me tell you that many people will be doing it just for namesake, or maybe to get some records or something like that, but to be consistent, to learn something, okay, that is always hard, and that's why many people are not a big fan of this. Okay, if you are done, if you have continued till here, they are really hats off to all you, and please maintain this, because remember, coding, you can only be you can use your coding skills only if you're consistent in it. Okay, only then it will be adding up. Okay, if you're not consistent, if you learn something now, maybe after 2 weeks you will not be in a position to use that skill again. Okay, as simple as that. So always keep consistently learning about it and keep using them. Otherwise you will not be in a position to use what you have learned in your interview. Okay, in your face-to-face interview, you will be very afraid that okay, if I try this it may not work, let me not try that. You will have always that kind of feeling. Okay, so please be consistent. At least take 1 hour out of your daily lifestyle to spend only on coding. And LeetCode is, let me tell you this, it's a very good platform, LeetCode. Okay, there are other platforms also like Geeks for Geeks and other platforms in India, but they are not that quality. The quality there is not that good. Okay, here we are getting very good questions, and this time, like from the last few months, I'm seeing that LeetCode is giving the editorials also very nicely. Okay, previously what used to happen is that the editorials will be locked. Okay, you'll have to subscribe and get the premium version, only then you will see the editorial. But currently whatever questions they are giving in the daily LeetCode challenge, they are giving the nice editorial for them. Okay, so it's something good that LeetCode is doing. So please take use of it, improve your coding skills. Use the skills to make your life. Okay, as simple as that. You can use the skills to change your life. So often, that was all for this video. If you like my words, please do subscribe to the channel. I have uploaded 83 days of consistent videos explaining quality solutions to you. So if you like my efforts, please do subscribe to the channel. This really gives a lot of motivation to continue further. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.